everyone, my name is Corey and welcome to my very first YouTube video. Yay! I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much for watching first of all. I hope you enjoy these videos. If you do, feel free to subscribe and like and share. Do all the things, you know. So for my first video, I'm going to be talking about the Taylor Swift ERAS tour that happened a few weeks ago in Chicago, Illinois. Now, a little bit about me is I'm actually from this area. I live close to Chicago, so I go to Chicago for a lot of things. You'll see a lot of that in my upcoming vlogs and things like that just around this area. So she was in town June 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And I actually ended up going to the June 4th show. So here I am going to review what it was like to tailgate for someone who didn't have tickets. I tried really hard to get tickets and I was in the queue. Ticketmaster randomly dropped some. I was in the queue for an hour, 2,000 plus people ahead of me. I got kicked out. And the next day I did the same thing and I got kicked out again and I said screw it. So knowing that, I decided instead I would tailgate it. Why not? I want to talk about kind of what I wore because I still tried to dress nice even though I was sitting outside in a park. I didn't even get tickets in. So I still wanted to dress nice. So I wore this outfit and I'll insert a picture here, but you can't really tell what I was wearing. So I wore this top. It's really sparkly, but it's actually from Express. And it was brand new. I got it from Goodwill and it was, I believe, $12.99 from Goodwill, and originally it was $50. So brand new, still tags on it and everything, and I thought this was a steal. So of course I had to snag it. And then I wore a cardigan over it because, you know, Chicago, it's super windy and super cold. For the pants, I wore these shorts. They're just a pair of plain black dress shorts, and I got them from this place called Classy Network, and I got them on sale. So originally I think they were maybe like 40 some dollars, maybe 45, and I got them for $11. So yeah, I'm big on like saving and discounts and stuff. But anyways, so I got these from them, and I will talk about this brand in a different video. But one of my favorite brands, one of my favorite small businesses for sure, and I'll show you all the outfits I've gotten from them as well because it's well worth it in my opinion. The crowd was actually really fun and nice. No one was really rude or anything like that. Everyone pretty much minded their own business, which is really nice, something I enjoy. I don't want to see like some kind of fight break out or something, but then again, it is Taylor Swift, so I highly doubt that would have happened. But just in case, you know, you want to be cautious, it is Chicago, and so it's a city. And honestly, everyone, once the show came on, everyone started, you know, screaming and singing along and dancing, and I was one of those people. So the sound was pretty good, I'd say. We were on the north side of the stadium at the park, and we were pretty close to the stage, as in the stage was like directly inside. I could even see some people in the nosebleeds in like the 400s from where I was sitting. So I felt pretty confident that we had a good, you know, spot for like sound and everything. The openers we could hear pretty well, and it was really exciting to hear that. And then Taylor came on, and I want to say it's hard to explain, but we heard her really well. But with everybody else singing, it kind of, you know, dimmed her sound a little bit, because everybody, thousands of people outside next to me were singing. However, knowing that, I really didn't mind it, because I was also singing along, so I was also contributing to it. And I thought, honestly, it felt like we were a part of something bigger. It felt like we were a part of history, as silly as that sounds. I know it's just Taylor Swift, but she is a really big artist, and you have to acknowledge that as a person. You have to acknowledge she's, you know, sold so many records, had so many songs on the Billboard 100. So it's something that you definitely need to recognize. You know, knowing that it still felt like we were part of something, like a part of history, and it was just so cool being there and saying that I was there. And honestly, I can say it was probably one of the best concerts of my life, and we didn't even get in. I think that just being there, it felt so special to me, because I tried to get tickets, but look, no offense, I'm not gonna pay $1,300 for nosebleeds and to be behind like a pillar. It's just not gonna happen. I'd rather spend my money elsewhere, and as most people would. So being able to tailgate was something that, it was just really special, and I'm glad I got the chance to do it. And I know a lot of people were scared to do it because of parking, or, you know, the parking rates were just so crazy that day, and, you know, they were just scared how it would be. But honestly, I would say if you have the opportunity to tailgate, do it. My dog figured out how to get in the view. People were doing all sorts of stuff tailgating. I literally saw one person grilling. They had some kind of like tabletop grill, and they were grilling their dinner. There was one person holding an American flag with Taylor Swift's face on it. There was somebody eating an entire cake. It was pretty crazy, and I definitely don't regret it at all. I think that it was probably one of the best concert experiences that I've ever had. I also got some bracelets. I'll insert some pictures now. I think definitely I would tailgate a big concert like that again, as long as I'm able to. It was way more fun than paying $17 for a hard seltzer inside, when we split a bottle of wine for $10, and the experience of just being able to talk to your friend while maybe a song you don't like is playing. Like, I don't particularly like the Evermore album, so while she was playing that, we were talking and just having a good time. My tips for tailgating the Taylor Swift show would definitely be to show up early. We showed up an hour or so, maybe half hour before the show started, and we were fine. So I think knowing that, you should be good. Any other venue, of course, this only works with an outside stadium. If it's completely covered, you're not gonna be able to hear anything probably, but in an instance like Soldier Field, it did work out really well. Another tip I have is to dress comfortable. I didn't go all out. Sure, I wore a nice top I got at Goodwill and some nice shorts, but I also wore my Vans, and I brought a hoodie. You are going to be outside on the grass. It's nice to have a picture for the memory, but dress comfortably, because you're going to be sitting in the grass. Number one tip, of course, is to bring food and drink, and make sure you go to the bathroom before, because highly unlikely that there will be a bathroom for you to use, especially in cities. They usually make you pay before you can use the bathroom. Another tip I have is to not stay for the entire show. Taylor does play for 3 hours, and while I really wanted to hear the Midnight's album, we left an hour and 45 minutes into the show. So I want to say that was about 23 or 24 songs. we listened to All Too Well, the 10-minute version, if you're looking at our set list, and then she moved on to Folklore, and that's when we left. It's important to leave early because even though we left early, it still took us double the amount of time it took us to get there, to get back to our car. And that concludes my very first YouTube video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Anything you want to say, leave a comment, please. Like, share, subscribe. I'm going to be posting more videos very soon, but I just wanted to do this one as an intro while it was still fresh in my mind. So yeah, until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die.